Hey, it's your boy Ng Gavin. Thanks for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, I'm a digital nomad. I live in Thailand and I earn passive income through multiple streams of income online. And one of the things I do is Amazon FBA. I've been doing Amazon FBA for over 12 months now. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a successful kit product on Amazon to sell and make a ton of money. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's dive into the video right now. If this is the first time you've been watching one of my videos on my channel, I invite you to subscribe and hit that bell notification so when I upload new videos, you get notified straight away. So how to create a successful kit product on Amazon and sell and make a ton of money. So the first thing I want to distinguish is the difference between a bundle and a kit. So sometimes there might be some confusion, and these are two different strategies that you can use when you're creating your product. All right, it's all about uniqueness and differentiation. Now the bundle is multiples of the same product that complement the existing product that a person may need to accomplish the goal to get the job done easier. And I'll show you examples of that. However, we're not going to do bundles in this case. What we're going to do is kits. And a kit is different because a kit solves a specific or complex problem with an education material component with it that teaches the user how to use the items properly to solve the problem faster, and it usually involves instructions. I'll talk about the differences and the pros and cons of a kit. The pros of a kit, it has a high perceived value. It's niche specific and it's really exclusive. All right, so it solves a complex problem that the end user might be having. And it is unique. With it being unique, because obviously you created it, there's a process, there's a creativity process involved with it. All right, and because this is created from your own experience and your own thoughts that you've compiled and put together to solve this problem easier or faster or less cost, it's a lot harder for someone else to do it that's certainly new. There's a whole bunch of steps to put together a kit, but that's one of the unique things about it. There's going to be less people doing it and less competition, and it is a passionate audience product. Not always, but most of the time it can be if you dive into a passion product niche. Usually there'll be some sort of kit, right? So if you're a gardener, there'll probably be like a kit for gardening or for what type of gardening that you're doing. Just makes the process easier and more simple for new people that want to get into gardening. And because it's a passion product, you can really hook your audience into the product and create loyal customers. If your particular kit needs consumables, that's also something that you can kind of add to get people to keep on ordering. Once they buy the kit, well, then they need the consumables, and where they're going to need the consumables, they're going to come buy back off you. So it hooks them into that long-term buying process, I guess, if you want to call it. And also there's an educational component to it. Not always, but you can add an educational component to it, which just either walks them through the process of putting the kit together and also providing specific and valuable information that adds value to the whole kit itself. And it also educates the end user on how to use a kit, how to use it properly, how to use it the most efficiently, so there's less wear and tear, and they get the maximum benefit and they'll reach their goal faster by using the kit. That's kind of like the reason why they buy it in the first place. So there are cons to the kit. It's a harder product to create, all right? Because your average newbie off the block that's coming into Amazon, they're not gonna go in and create a kit. It's just too hard for them. They're just learning, so they'll just follow what all the gurus tell them, and then they will get wrecked doing what the gurus tell them, because everyone has already done that. Okay, it's not working anymore. So a kit is harder to create, but there's massive benefits, which I just already talked about in the previous slide. It does require out-of-the-box thinking. So this could be a con or a pro. It just depends on which side of the fence you sit on. But it does require creative thinking, out-of-the-box thinking. And if you don't have that, then you'll see this as a con. Right, now, you need niche experience when you're putting together a kit. Because a kit obviously has to solve a problem in that niche. And first of all, if you don't have experience in that niche, I don't recommend you put a kit together. You have to have some experience. You have to know what the problems are, and then you have to know how to solve that problem, or look for other kits in that niche, or just make the kit better. All right, but you're definitely going to need experience. That's a mandatory thing that you're going to need. So this may require some time, or if you're already knowledgeable, or you're already in that niche, it's going to be easier for you because you already have the experience. So they are going to be some logistical challenges, because what normally happens in a kit, there's multiple items in the kit, and you're going to need to source them from different suppliers to then put them and package them in a kit, and you're going to obviously need instructions and packaging and all the normal stuff. So it can present some logistical challenges, but that's all part of it. The harder it is to create this product, that means your competition has to go through the same steps you did, and they're not likely to do this because they just want easier products to do, and they may not even do it because they're not even knowledgeable in that niche. So there's a high cost to produce the kit. That's why it's not newbie friendly. It can be quite cash intensive, because if this kit is exclusive and it has different parts that need to be custom developed, that can cost a lot of money, like molds and different digital drawings, CAD drawings and stuff like that for the kit to work. So there is a bit of R&D development needed, which is time and money, and it is a cash intensive procedure. Then also could be compliance issues with the kit. Make sure that it's not harmful in any way. Don't using any harmful materials. And also there could be some legal issues with the kit. So you might have to seek a legal advice, get qualified legal advice to make sure that you're not liable for whatever's in the kit. Okay? So let's see some examples of kits. Now, first of all, I've put together kits and bundles, and I just want to show you the difference. So this one here, okay, it's got chocolate caramel crunch. It's a gift basket, and it certainly looks appetizing. So obviously this is not a kit. Okay, it's not really it is solving a problem, but it's not a kit, it's a bundle of different items together. So that would be an example of a bundle. So this one is a bread making kit, and it says it's got the bowl, it's got this proofing basket, it's got this the tools that you need, how to cut up the bread and whatever this thing is. So this would have the sourdough and the thank you, whatever that is. So this has instructions. This comes with instructions, and it shows you, it's well put together. It's got good branding, and it shows, happy faces making dough, and it's people that want to make dough or bread, they would buy this kit, and so this is definitely a kit. So it's got all the things that you need. It solves a problem, which is making bread and not paying for bread. You can do it a lot more cheaper at home, and also the experience and the joy of making the bread. All right, so that is a perfect example of a kit. Okay. and see how they've got really nice graphics, the branding's good, the materials look quality. So that is a perfect example of a kit. So let's go into the next one. This one is a bundle because it's got like a water garden hose. It's got like a brush, microfiber car wash mop, and it's got like accessories for the hoses. So this would be a bundle because, I mean, you could call this a kit, but I think it'd be kind of like borderline kit and bundle, because you sort of do need some of these pieces, but they're not fully needed. So that would be the difference. Like a kit would be, you definitely need all the parts for the kit to work. With this, tending to be more of a bundle because you don't really need the mop, you don't really need the wiper. You can just use this by itself. So that's why I wouldn't class this as a kit. The turtle wax, and this would be a kit, but you could also be a bundle as well. So this would be a kit that's not a passion product because you do need the wax, you do need this glass cleaner, you do need the tire shine. And for your car to look sparkling clean, yes, you do need all of these products. But are they all needed? No, they're not all needed. So I would say this is a kit, but it's not a passion product kit. And I would tend to go towards more passion product kits because they're more exclusive and they're harder to put together. But also you've got that, you can build an audience around the actual kit. Okay, so this is like a Nintendo Switch. It's got all the different accessories. So this will definitely be a bundle because it's got all the different accessories that you need, which are complementary for the original product. So that is definitely a bundle. Okay, so this one is a camera kit. Yes, this is definitely a kit because you need the camera, obviously, and you need the lens, or you can't take photos. And all these other accessories, I guess they all belong to the actual original camera. Do you really need these? Yes and no. You can get by without them. But at some point, you will need a tripod and a camera bag and extra lenses for different filters and stuff. So this is more so a kit because it's just the nature of a camera, the type of product. You definitely need all these items if you want to excel with your photography. So that's why this is a kit. So this is a pistol cleaning kit. So obviously this is a kit because all these different brushes will clean your pistol, and you need the different attachments. And without these attachments, this kit's not going to work. So yeah, this is definitely a kit. Okay, so this is a microfiber sponge bucket. This is definitely a bundle because you can tell that it's a bucket, it's a sponge, it's got this thing for cleaning the car, and they've called it a sponge set, washing, cleaning, but it's definitely a bundle. It's a bundle created to make a kit, if that makes sense. And this is another bundle. It's got the fishing rod and the reel. Then it's got all these other accessories which you'll need, and they complement the existing fishing rod and reel. So it's definitely a bundle. Okay, so how do we create a successful kit product? So first of all, we research the niche intensively. All right, so again, it comes back to you need to have experience in the niche. So whatever your passion is, you can create a kit in that niche because you already know a lot about the kit, about the niche. I wouldn't create a kit in something that you're not knowledgeable in. Okay, you want to discover the fundamental problem in the niche, and then you want to solve it by creating a kit. And each niche is going to have a problem. Every niche has a problem that people struggle with, and by creating a kit, you're overcoming that problem. Usually, it's like new people that are coming to that niche, they're the ones that experience that problem. The more experienced people have overcome that problem. But by creating a kit, you can help those new people coming into that niche, and then they can buy your kit to solve that problem, if that makes sense. You want to find existing kits in the marketplace to improve on. So this is a easy way to start off with. You just look for the kit, find out the problem that it solves, and then just either improve on the design, the quality, better material, different colors. The design aspect is also very important. Could you add different components to the kit to make it better? So it's a kind of a shortcut. You're just taking what is already working and just improving on it. Also, with a kit, you can patent the design. So that way you can stop competitors from just sourcing the product where you get it from, provided that it's your own design and you've already built the molds and everything over and wherever you're getting them, either locally or overseas. Then you can patent that design, and then they can't, even if they find your manufacturer, they can't steal it, right? You can then sue them. So patent the design is good because it can protect the kit, but also there's an added cost to that. You can source cheaper from other geos, other countries, or locally. So you might be able to create a similar kit with better materials, but because you're making it locally, you save money as opposed to getting it done overseas. So locally is not always bad. It just depends on the actual kit. If it's worth a couple of $1,000s for a kit, then it may make sense to create it locally and then have the workmanship, and you can then say it's made in the USA or made in the UK or made in Australia. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if you get things done locally. You want to build a passion audience around that kit. So you can use social media, build a Facebook group, anything that creates an audience that are passionate about that product. And it again, if you have different components in the kit, like renewables in that kit, people will continue to buy renewables for the kit because they need it. For example, if it's a camera kit and it's got these filters or something within the kit, and they have to every 6 months or 12 months they have to buy new filters to fit in the kit, they're going to buy them from you because you're the manufacturer of the kit. And then you might want to add complementary products or create complementary add-ons using the feedback loop from your audience. Listen to your audience, and they'll tell you what can be improved upon. And then once you create complementary or better add-ons for the initial product, using that feedback loop, you can create more and more products and sell more products to the existing audience. Perfect example of that is GoPro. Okay, they first created a camera, and then they have all tons and tons of accessories for the GoPro based off user feedback. Okay. All right, guys. So that's how you create a successful kit. Yes, there's more legwork involved in creating a kit for Amazon, but it certainly will be a way for you to distinguish yourself from the competition. You can patent it, so then people don't copy your idea, and you can corner that niche in your niche. And if it's a really, really good product, you can have sales and make a full-time income from it for years and years and years. So it's something to consider, and you're getting away from this competition that everyone is doing. They're all searching online, using software, and then sourcing it all from the same place, Alibaba, and there's nothing unique. They're just putting a name on it and they're trying to sell it, and that does not work anymore. It used to work a couple of years ago. It doesn't work anymore. So in 2021, if you want to separate yourself from and blow your competition away and corner your little niche, create a kit product. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. And I'll see you in the next video.